Out of sight, out of mind. Since he moved abroad, we hardly talk anymore. I guess it's true. Out of sight, out of mind. A blessing in disguise. Losing that job was a blessing in disguise because it led me to a much better opportunity. Burn the midnight oil. She burned the midnight oil to prepare for her exams. Actions speak louder than words. He promised to help, but actions speak louder than words. He never showed up. A picture is worth 1,000 words. The photo of the disaster area says it all. A picture is worth 1,000 words. The ball is in your court. I've given you all the details. Now the ball is in your court. Bite the bullet. I don't like the dentist, but I'll have to bite the bullet and go for my checkup. Break the ice. He told a joke to break the ice at the meeting. Hit the nail on the head. Her analysis of the problem hit the nail on the head. It's a piece of cake. Don't worry about the test. It's a piece of cake if you study properly. The early bird catches the worm. She always arrives early to meetings. The early bird catches the worm, after all. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. He's confident about winning, but I told him not to count his chickens before they hatch. Every cloud has a silver lining. After losing his job, he found a new career he loves. Every cloud has a silver lining. Let the cat out of the bag. I accidentally let the cat out of the bag about her surprise party. Spill the beans. He spilled the beans about their vacation plans. Cost an arm and a leg. That luxury car costs an arm and a leg, but it's worth every penny. Hit the sack. I'm exhausted. I need to hit the sack now. In hot water. He's in hot water with his boss after missing the deadline. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. By studying while waiting for the bus, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Make a long story short. To make a long story short, we solved the problem and everything's fine now. Missed the boat. I wanted to buy the tickets, but I missed the boat. Now they're sold out. Pull someone's leg. Don't take him seriously. He's just pulling your leg. Under the weather. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, so I'll stay home. The best of both worlds. Working from home gives me the best of both worlds. More family time and a steady income. Burn your bridges. Be careful not to burn your bridges when you leave your job. Cry over spilt milk. There's no use crying over spilt milk. Just focus on fixing the problem. Hit the road. It's time to hit the road if we want to reach the destination by sunset. In the nick of time. The firefighters arrived in the nick of time to save the house from burning down. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't bring up that argument again. Let sleeping dogs lie. Out of the blue. He showed up out of the blue after years of no contact. Take it with a grain of salt. He tends to exaggerate, so take his words with a grain of salt. Put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your investments. Through thick and thin. True friends stick with you through thick and thin. When pigs fly, he'll clean his room when pigs fly. It's not rocket science. You can easily learn to use this software. It's not rocket science. Once in a blue moon. I visit my hometown once in a blue moon because I live so far away. Be on cloud 9. She was on cloud 9 after getting the promotion she had worked so hard for. The writing's on the wall. The company's falling profits are the writing on the wall for its future. Pull yourself together. After the bad news, he needed a moment to pull himself together before speaking. A dime a dozen. Cheap souvenirs are a dime a dozen in this tourist town. Be all ears. The students were all ears when the teacher started telling the story. Take the bull by the horns. She decided to take the bull by the horns and confront her manager about the unfair treatment. A taste of your own medicine. After years of being rude to others, he finally got a taste of his own medicine when nobody helped him. Bite off more than you can chew. He tried to juggle 2 jobs and a full-time course, but he bit off more than he could chew. Cry wolf. People stopped believing him because he always cried wolf, even when there was no real danger. Every dog has its day. Don't worry if things are tough now. Every dog has its day. Get cold feet. She got cold feet right before her big performance. Go the extra mile. The team went the extra mile to ensure the project was completed on time. Keep your fingers crossed. I have an interview tomorrow, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. He refused to criticize his employer because he didn't want to bite the hand that feeds him. Hit the jackpot. She hit the jackpot when she landed her dream job with a great salary. Learn the ropes. It took me a few weeks to learn the ropes at my new job. No pain, no gain. He trains every day because he believes that no pain, no gain. Once bitten, twice shy. After being cheated once, he became very cautious with his business deals. A leopard can't change its spots. He apologized, but I don't trust him. A leopard can't change its spots. An arm and a leg. That designer bag costs an arm and a leg, but she bought it anyway. On thin ice. He knew he was on thin ice after missing another deadline. Put your money where your mouth is. If you believe in this project, put your money where your mouth is and invest in it. By the book. The auditor insisted that everything be done by the book. Through the grapevine. I heard through the grapevine that the company is planning to expand. to add insult to injury. He lost his job. And to add insult to injury, his car broke down the same day. A penny for your thoughts. You've been quiet for a while. A penny for your thoughts? A rolling stone gathers no moss. He keeps changing jobs every year. A rolling stone gathers no moss. All in all, the weather wasn't great, but all in all, we had a good trip. Don't judge a book by its cover. She seems unfriendly, but don't judge a book by its cover. She's actually very kind. A watched pot never boils. Stop checking your phone. A watched pot never boils. At the drop of a hat. He's always ready to help at the drop of a hat. The tip of the iceberg. The initial complaints were just the tip of the iceberg. The problem is much bigger. It's a small world. I ran into my old teacher at the airport. It's a small world. Rome wasn't built in a day. Be patient with your progress. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I invested in multiple projects because I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Give someone the cold shoulder. After their argument, she gave him the cold shoulder at the party. Hit the ground running. She hit the ground running on her first day at work and impressed everyone. In the same boat. We're all in the same boat, struggling to meet the deadline. In a nutshell, the project was a success despite some challenges. Jump on the bandwagon. Many companies jumped on the bandwagon of green marketing to attract customers. Keep your nose to the grindstone. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you'll finish the report on time. Let the cat out of the bag. He accidentally let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Make a mountain out of a molehill. She always makes a mountain out of a molehill when things don't go her way. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. He quit his job thinking things would get better, but he went out of the frying pan and into the fire. Put your foot in your mouth. He put his foot in his mouth by making a rude comment during the meeting. Read between the lines. If you read between the lines, you'll see what she really means. Sleep on it. I'm not sure about the proposal. Let me sleep on it and give you an answer tomorrow. The grass is always greener on the other side. He thinks life in the city is better, but the grass is always greener on the other side. There's no place like home. After traveling for weeks, I realized there's no place like home. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Turn a blind eye. The teacher turned a blind eye to the students talking in class. Under your nose. The missing keys were right under your nose the whole time. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So don't give up now. You can't judge a book by its cover. The house looks small from the outside, but you can't judge a book by its cover. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you help me with this project, I'll help you with yours. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. He decided not to take the risky deal because a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A stitch in time saves 9. Fix that leaky pipe now. A stitch in time saves 9. At the end of the day, what matters most is that everyone is safe. Cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase and discuss what we're really here for. Don't cry over spilled milk. It's already happened, so there's no use crying over spilled milk. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. She complains a lot, but the squeaky wheel gets the grease, so her issues are always addressed first. Take it or leave it. This is my final offer. Take it or leave it. Too many cooks spoil the broth. The project failed because too many people were involved. Too many cooks spoil the broth. What goes around comes around. He was always kind to others, and now they're helping him. What goes around comes around.